Hello guys and welcome to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest updates. We start with Jules Kounde, as it has been reported that Barcelona, despite seeing defeat coming, Barca are considering a new offer for Jules Kounde. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then secondly, talking about Robert Lewandowski, it has been reported that Barcelona are contractually bound to hand Lewandowski the number 9 jersey next season. We are also going to be discussing on that. So callers, as we get right into those stories in much detail, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure to subscribe. If you're just coming across this channel for the very first time, you are very welcome. Give the video a like and also make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Jules Kounde has become the most talked about in the transfer market lately, with various reports suggesting an imminent move to Stamford Bridge after Chelsea and Sevilla reached an agreement over his sale earlier this week. The Premier League giants are prepared to meet Sevilla's €65 million valuation for Kounde, while offering a hefty €12 million per season package for the defender in an attempt to lure him to Stamford Bridge. Jules Kounde, for his part, is keen on joining Barcelona, but with the Catalans not in a position to meet Chelsea's offer, the defender could be forced to settle for a move to West London. However, as per Sport, there could be a last-minute twist in this transfer saga, as Barcelona are currently weighing up a final offer to land Kounde. The club are aware of Kounde's desire to join Xavi's setup in the summer. They are looking to take advantage of his interest by, recreating the Rafinha situation and making a last-minute offer for Sevilla for Kounde. The report suggests Barcelona are not in a position to match that €65 million offered by Chelsea. They are also not willing to shell out up to €12 million per season for him under the new wage structure implemented by President Joan Laporta. The highest Barca can offer is around €7 million per season for Kounde, which is considerably lower than the sum offered by Chelsea. Hence, Barcelona's only avenue of hope in this Kounde saga is that the player settles for lower pay than he would get at Chelsea and pushes for a transfer to the Camp Nou, compelling Sevilla to accept Barca's offer. Honestly, that would be very difficult to imagine. Kounde is not Rafinha. Rafinha was all out for Barca. Nobody, he didn't care. But for Kounde, we are seeing a difference, right? We can see that for Kounde's part, Kounde is open somehow to Chelsea as well. Yes, Kounde likes Barca than Chelsea, but not to that extent of saying that, I will not, if I don't go to Barca, then I'll not go anywhere. It's not that kind of way. It's just about who matches the offer, who comes first, who makes things happen, who gives the lucrative offer for the player and his agent and the club Sevilla. I think Kounde will just go for the club that have come to an agreement. And if that's the case, then Barca have just been bound to lose on his pursuit. That's just the truth. I know Barca now, they are panicking that, okay, let's do fast, because Chelsea have already submitted their €65 million. And talking about this report saying that Barca are not even willing to match it. Barca are not even willing to match the salary. The salary which Chelsea offered was €12 million per season. And we know Laporta have this structure that he have come with, that no player in that squad from next season onwards will have any wage more than 10 million. The highest is 10 million. Our great Lewandowski himself is being paid 9 million according to the contract signed with Barca. 9 million, far less than what he even received at Bayern Munich. So I think if Kounde focuses more on the money aspect of this, then sorry, Barca have lost that, because Chelsea will pay more than us. Chelsea have already offered all the 65, so it is highly, highly unlikely that Barca go ahead and win this. So after beating Chelsea for Rafinha signing, I think Chelsea want to equalize, and they will equalize by doing this now with Kounde. It's quite unfortunate because we all wanted Kounde to be there. Kounde is just 23 years old, being a perfect fit, a long-term replacement for Gerard Piqué, who is urgent, and of course, injury issues as well all these past few weeks. So let's see how it goes. Let's see, because Barca want to activate the remaining 15% of those TV rights that started to be sold the other week. So, and they are expecting up to €230 million, which they can make something. But if Barca can't match that Chelsea's offer, then sorry, let's not expect any good news. There's no year we go for Kounde, except Barca go ahead and match it. But for the salary case, talking about the 12 million euros that Chelsea have offered, there's absolutely no way Laporta can go to pay that amount. So 7 million euros is the maximum that Barcelona think of offering. Then on to the next story of discussion. FC Barcelona took the footballing world by storm when they announced the signing of Robert Lewandowski last summer. For a club going through their worst financial crisis in years, the capture of one of the greatest strikers of the 21st century was always going to be a big deal. But Barcelona have not only managed to secure his signing, but also convinced the striker to wait for a move to Camp Nou by rejecting proposals from other clubs such as Chelsea. So naturally, the two parties may have been in agreement long before the transfer was announced last week. Various reports suggest Barca are set to pay 50 million to sign Lewandowski. But the club's agreement with the player is much more complicated, as revealed by Diario Sport. The reports from the Spanish news outlet suggest there are multiple special clauses present in Lewandowski's contract, one of which entails that Barca must offer the number 9 shirt to him. While there are no doubts over the fact that Lewandowski is going to wear the number 9 kit next season, it appears Barcelona are contractually bound to do so, as part of the clause that states that the club must offer him the number in order to help the player promote his brand, RL9. In his native Poland, Lewandowski is a commercial icon and his art can be viewed in almost every product across the country. While he is the ambassador of several brands across the globe, the striker, also known as RL9 chain of apparel, and sporting merchandise. The number 9 shirt at Barca is currently worn by Memphis Depay. The Dutchman is likely to relinquish that number in favor of Robert Lewandowski as part of a massive overhaul in jersey numbers in Catalonia this summer. Lewandowski scored almost 350 goals wearing the number 9 shirt at FC Bayern. He is hoping to maintain that success at Barca, with the forward expected to make his unofficial debut in the upcoming friendly against arch-rivals Real Madrid. Of course, there was no doubt about Lewandowski having to wear the number 9 jersey this upcoming season. Even if he was in a contract or not in a contract, Lewandowski was supposed to wear the number 9, especially as we know Memphis Depay's future looks more out of Barca than in Barca. So let's see. And it's even shocking that he was inside his contract. Come on, that is serious. Of course, he has this is brand RL9, like how you see CR7, LM10. It's a brand on its own. Most of these players like to have a brand, especially when a number that most people know them for. So Lewandowski is expected to wear the number 9 jersey. The number 9 jersey is a very iconic shirt for Barcelona. We know in the history, Suarez, top players, Rivaldo, top players have worn that 9 shirt. It's not for any kind of player. So let's hope that Lewandowski continues to bring in the legacy that shirt breaks. Lewandowski is a legend. Coming to Barcelona have been the most talked about transfer so far this summer, especially when we consider that Barca have been broke, no money, and it was widely expected that Barca will not even do better signings. But luckily enough, we got a president as wise as President Laporta, who have done a great job so far. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.